It's been to the streets. I know you ain't focused. Better tighten up.
That's why I got everybody out of there. That's why I got everybody out of there. Can they see my page again?
Better tighten up.
When you become one of the biggest names in boxing, the pressure to perform at the highest level never disappears. And when your career is connected to someone like Floyd Mayweather, those standards become even harder to meet. But what happens when a fighter begins to lose momentum and the person who helped guide him starts showing frustration? Gervonta "Tank" Davis, one of boxing's most explosive and talented champions, is preparing for his upcoming showdown against Lamont Roach.
Yeah. Tank all day, baby. Tank all day. He's working. He's working. My money goes away. Alright, guys. Right in the front, right here. Get in the front press there. He's working, baby. Come on, guys. Down here, please. Right here. You showed up in your face. Back to the camera in the back. Go in the back of the line. You don't even believe yourself.
On paper, this matchup looks like one Tank Davis should handle without too much trouble. But away from fight night, the situation around him is getting messier by the day. A video surfaced showing Tank smoking marijuana in the middle of training camp, and it immediately sparked backlash across the boxing world. That's where Floyd Mayweather comes in, the unbeaten icon, Tank's former promoter, and someone known for having zero patience for distractions in boxing. Floyd has always built his name around focus, structure, and discipline. So when he saw Tank smoking during camp, he was furious.
Bitch, I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. When I catch you, motherfucker, I kill you, motherfucker. You crazy? I know the fuck you nigga playing with. I don't play no motherfucking games. I'll fuck you up, motherfucker. Fuck you up.
What began as a tense verbal exchange quickly escalated into a full-blown fight inside the gym, leaving fans and observers questioning whether Tank's career might be heading into troubled waters. His upcoming clash with Lamont Roach was supposed to be just another routine night at the office. Roach is known as a durable and often overlooked competitor, but in most people's eyes, he simply doesn't match up to Tank's caliber. Throughout his career, Tank has largely overwhelmed opponents with his explosive hand speed and crushing punching power, building a reputation as a dominant force in the sport.
No, I think Lamont Roach is a terrific fighter. He might be a little over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when it comes to training and fighting and making sure that he's in optimal conditions when he steps inside that squared circle. It's going to be a tough night for Roach, but you can never count him out. You know, watching him fight up close and personal, he's sneaky good, which means he can catch you at any time. He can land combinations sometimes at will without you even knowing it. You know, he's that sneaky. So yeah, it's going to be very interesting. But you know, obviously Gervonta Davis has the experience, he has the knowledge, he has that mean streak in him that will take you out with any.
At the start of training camp, everything appeared normal. In the footage, Tank looked focused and in great shape, landing punches with his usual precision and sharpness. But away from the cameras, the situation wasn't nearly as steady as it looked. Soon after, reports started to emerge suggesting Tank was missing training sessions, arriving late, and struggling to stay locked in. Then a leaked clip appeared that completely shifted the atmosphere around camp. The footage allegedly showed Tank smoking marijuana during training camp itself. For many fans, it came as a shock. For his critics, however, it only reinforced the narrative they had pushed for years, that Gervonta Davis wasn't fully committed to boxing or protecting his legacy.
Gervonta Tank Davis got the entire boxing world in a frenzy right now. People don't know what to do. He dropping workout videos. He only weighed 139 pounds, 2 months out from the fight. Motherfuckers like, yo, it's over. Tank Davis is in shape. He gonna kill Lamont Roach. Oh shit, he might get suspended because he's smoking on the weed. Niggas don't know what to do right now, bro. And it's funny to watch. Let me tell you something, man, about the little weed video or whatever. Number one, we don't know what was in the joint. Could be weed, could be tobacco, could be something else. Number two, you don't know when the video was taken, so that could have been months ago. And number three, whatever it was, that shit probably got out of his system in 2.2 seconds because that man didn't hit shit. He puffed on that shit and started breathing out immediately, bro. My real weed smokers, though. That's why the smoke was so white, bro. When you actually hit that shit and breathe it in and get it in your lungs to actually get high, the smoke don't come out that white, bro. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think this shit funny.
Mayweather has always been known for his strict discipline, relentless work ethic, and total focus inside the sport. Whether people admire him or criticize him, it's widely recognized that his dedication and consistency are a major reason he reached legendary status in boxing history.
You know, I didn't have to have 70 fights or 150 fights, 300 fights. Did I not beat the most world champions?
Yes, you did.
Okay. And in the least amount of fights?
Yes, you did.
Who got the highest gate?
Floyd Mayweather.
Who made the most money?
You did.
Who was the most accurate fighter of all time?
You were.
So it's basically saying that...
The greatest of all time.
Okay.
All right.
Seeing Tank, his own protege and expected successor, smoking during training camp felt like a direct insult to Floyd. He didn't just notice it, he took it very personally.
Was in here for a minute. I don't know if he's still in here. I know he has his big...
Tank on here?
Yeah, Tank. Tank. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know if he's still on here. I don't know. He might have bounced. I don't know. He might have bounced. He might have bounced. He was only on for a second. Tank, you want to come in, Tank? Can I bring you in? I would love to bring you in. Only because I know for like the longest Tank has had an issue with fight hype, with me. I like,
you don't have to pull him in. Pull him in. Hold on.
I don't know.
How do I do it? You got to do it. You
I gotta
pull
do
him in.
Floyd didn't just speak on it. He went straight into the gym with the intention of addressing things face to face. But Tank wasn't the type to stay silent either. Fed up with what he saw as constant interference and criticism, he pushed back immediately. He had already expressed before that he wanted to define his own direction and step out of Floyd's shadow, and he wasn't willing to let anyone control his decisions anymore.
I gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub? Like he was subbing you? Like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause it's weird. I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29. You'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about?
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
it. Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Tank no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Tank pushed Floyd back in the heat of the moment, and things escalated fast into a near physical confrontation. Trainers and gym staff rushed in to break it up before it turned into an all-out fight. Even though they were separated, the real fallout had already happened. Their relationship, already under pressure, now looked completely broken beyond repair. This wasn't the first time Tank and Floyd had been at odds. There had always been tension between them.
I remember first hearing an issue between Floyd and Gervonta before Gervonta fought Pedraza. And the issue I heard was that Floyd didn't want Gervonta to stay in Baltimore because he felt there was too many distractions for him in Baltimore, and he wanted to stay in Vegas. And the story I was told at that time was that Floyd gave Gervonta one of his penthouses or one of his apartments in the Palms Hotel, and he said, "This is your apartment. furniture for you. He got him a Jeep. At the time, Gervonta was not a world champion. He got him like a Jeep, a 4x4. You know, he basically said, I'll make it comfortable for you. I don't want you to go to Baltimore. I want you to stay here. I don't think Baltimore is the place for you, you know? And what I was told was Gervonta sold all the furniture, sold the Jeep, and went back to Baltimore and bought a Benz. You know, with that's what I was told at the time. So
Floyd played a major role in shaping Tank's rise, helping guide his career and turning him into a widely recognized name in boxing.
That's how he feels. If he's upset with me over me being good to him, over me helping him, he can be upset.
I mean,
I'm
fair.
not mad at him though.
Right.
He's entitled to be upset.
Tank has openly accused Floyd of being overly controlling, while Floyd has pushed back by questioning Tank's discipline and professionalism inside and outside the ring. Their disagreements have repeatedly spilled into the public eye, turning into headline-making disputes, with the leaked footage simply adding another layer to an already ongoing conflict. For a fighter like Tank, whose rise has been fueled by relentless drive and ambition, even a slight dip in that intensity could have serious consequences. In boxing, discussions about retirement can become risky because they don't just affect public perception. They can also plant uncertainty in the fighter's own mindset.
25 is at the next year, I'm out of it.
After our second fight, you're out of it?
Yeah,
Care to elaborate on that?
out of the sport.
After our second fight. Nah, no, I'm gonna win, bro.
Nah, I could tell you my fights.
Is Tank's training camp like someone aiming to walk away unbeaten? Or does it seem like he's already thinking beyond Roach and Kean, more focused on wrapping up his career than building his legacy?
Are you retiring?
What changed? What made this shit trash, garbage?
If you got the opportunity to sign a prospect for GTD, who will be?
Gervonta, something should have happened during this time, because when I saw you at the Frank Martin press conference, it looked like you were like the talks about retirement was not even discussed at this moment, and now it's something you keep on repeating. Is it just because obviously what you've done through boxing since you were a kid and everything? Where's Calvin Ford? Is Calvin Ford or Leonard Edelby usually they're around to?
You think you might be gaining love for it though? You never know. Let's say you got a squad today.
The bout with Lamont Roach is being viewed as a setup fight that could open the door to major future clashes, including a potential meeting with Keyshawn Davis.
I know Lamont Roach, but when you look at Shakur Stevenson, when you're looking at these other fighters that he should really be fighting, he don't want to do them fights. He wants to retire.
Yeah.
So don't come and but don't come at me and go, oh yeah, let's give it all very big bollocks and go, oh yeah, let's give him some stick and then make out like we want the fight. And then we send an offer over and then you fight for 15 million and yet you fight Lamont Roach. Don't do that. Do you know what I mean?
It was a real offer. That was true then.
It was a real offer. We offered. I said, listen, you keep talking my promoter's going to get back to you in 48 hours. 50 minutes. Initial offer sent over. But was it Unquell didn't let him out to play? His boss didn't let him out. That's it. So he wants to talk about, 50 million. First offer.
There was room to negotiate.
Of course there was. But he's an idiot. I don't even know if he knows what negotiating means.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s reaction to the footage isn't limited to just Gervonta Davis. It also connects directly to how he sees his own legacy in the sport. In his eyes, Tank is the fighter expected to extend and represent everything he built inside boxing.
Just overall being something that he's not been in the ring with. I'm the total package, and honestly, sometimes I think he doubts himself. But I'm a competitor, and I feel like I'm the best. So I'm a show up.
When he talks about you not bringing your family, what goes through your mind when you hear him say that?
I ain't worried about it.
Gervonta Davis's recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr. was technically sound, but it didn't generate the level of excitement many fans were hoping for.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's not good it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not gonna elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own.
That's also the reason he decided to pull out of the Lamont Roach matchup. The bout has officially been taken off the table.
The fact that Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is, it goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not. That matters. When you know a guy's rhythm, when you know their speed, when you know what they're thinking, that changes everything, you know? Saying all this to say that because I know we got a lot of people, it don't matter. When he get hit, he going to sleep. Just wait for it. This might be a fight until he gets hit. And again, he's tasted that before. So if he gets hit and he doesn't go away, we got a fighter in our hands, you know? I think it's a good fight. I think that there's better fights for Tank Davis, but this is a good fight.
A new fight has been arranged for Gervonta Davis, with Keyshawn Davis now confirmed.
Beat his ass.
Can't
Y'all
do
talking.
shit. Wait,
For
I don't
real.
give a fuck.
I better be quiet.
I don't
I
give a
better
fuck
be
if y'all
quiet.
was
All that
quiet,
ski
y'all
mask
was-
and
if y'all
all
was
that.
loud,
We got the
y'all
whole
was
hood
fucking
over there.
talking about-
Like, twist it up. I don't give a fuck about
Y'all
none
can
of that.
do whatever
I don't
y'all
care about
want.
none
My
of that.
mother, he
I don't
can't
care
stop
about no
nothing
hood,
over
no
here.
none of that.
Not at all.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna f them up.
Not at all. Never. Nothing's
y'all
gonna
turn
get
y'all
over here.
face
What do I look like in?
Keyshawn Davis has been openly pushing for a showdown with Gervonta Davis, and recent leaked clips have only boosted his confidence even further.
I would prefer Tank Davis, the top guy. I would go for the top guy. If I could choose, I would choose Tank Davis. I would knock Tank short out. Tank is a great fighter. Hats off to Tank. I'm not even about to just do all that. Like, Tank is a great fighter. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody knows that he got the power, he got the skill and ability, he's patient, you know what I'm saying? But I know who I am. That little short can't touch me. And I'm coming with that same shit he coming with, and he know that. His coach Kenny, you know, got a lot to say. You know what I'm saying? So also go fight from Cuba. No, nigga, I'm fighting. I'm gonna fight Tank. Stop mentioning other people when I mention your fighter. What you talking about, boy? Like, don't play with me, bro. Y'all know how I'm coming. Tank, if you wanna fight, send me a contract, bro. Tank, you know.
Gervonta Davis has even gone as far as acknowledging that Keyshawn Davis could potentially be better than Shakur Stevenson, a comment that sent shockwaves through the boxing community.
I feel like I beat Tank too, as well. Only time I see him come out fast, it's on the cruise. I know boxing, and also I know myself, so.
Yeah. Even with that, the skepticism hasn't gone away. Gervonta Davis still has everything to prove, with his legacy now under real pressure.
What have Shakur done? What have he done in the sport? He haven't done nothing. The young one is looking more better than him.
Who that?
Keyshawn looking way more better than this. I keep screaming his name. He haven't done nothing. Keyshawn haven't even done nothing.
So what do you say to those who
Y'all
might
keep
be
saying
afraid?
his name for?
So what do you say to those who might be saying that, you know, Tank is afraid of Shakur?
Afraid of what? Afraid of what? Us fighters, if we're afraid of somebody. It got to be somebody hitting us and hurting us. He don't have no offense. Everything is defense. Defense only win in basketball and football. That shit don't win in boxing.
Even at his current age, Floyd Mayweather continues to stand out as one of boxing's most intelligent fighters.
A new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about in those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson?
Yep.
Ryan Garcia?
Yep.
Devin Haney?
Yep.
Isaac Cruz?
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. Yeah. September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Gervonta Davis may hold the edge when it comes to raw punching power, but Floyd Mayweather's ring intelligence and vast experience still make him a serious threat.
I got my own fucking defense, man. That's the Mayweather. I got my own style in boxing. That's the Floyd Mayweather style. My dad taught me to show the rope. But the thing is this, I don't care who done it first. It's mine because I mastered it. And somebody said, the Philly shell. My thing is this, I love Philadelphia. But at the end of the day, that's the Mayweather defense.
For Gervonta Davis, a fight against Floyd Mayweather Jr. goes far beyond a normal matchup. It becomes a clash built on pride, respect, and legacy.
I'm gonna tell you why he's the best fighter to me. He can punch, but he also can box. You understand me? Some that can box can't punch. Some that can punch can't box. He can box, he can punch, he can move laterally, he can do it left side, right side. He can do whatever he needs to do as a southpaw to get the job done. And that's saying a lot, because not many guys can do that today.
As I'm, like I said, once again, I'm talking to you, the great Roy Jones, just correct me if I'm wrong. From his last 4 fights, I think he's gotten better at setting up punches.
For Floyd Mayweather Jr., this is about reinforcing his unbeaten legacy and showing the world once again why he retired without a loss, while also leaving a lasting reminder to Gervonta Davis of the role he played in shaping his rise.
He may or may not fight guys like Shakur or Devin. What would his legacy be then in your eyes?
I think his legacy will be in his time, which he needs to be respected for, that Tank did what most of the greats did in their time. One ballot, as far as I'm concerned, Hall of Famer. So based on that in his time, as far as his era, where it was loaded with fighters or fights and fighters that could have fought each other and they didn't. Every era has that same situation. I don't think that ever gonna go away or ever would be something dismissed from eras of conversation. But I think Tank Davis, understand his path and gonna go by what he feels. Hey, he's young still, might change his mind, who knows? Something might happen in the next 1 or 2 fights where there's an automatic repeat or rewind of something spectacular on it.
That wraps up today's video. And if you found it helpful or enjoyable, feel free to give it a like and subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future uploads. You can also drop your thoughts in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.